Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today we're gonna open up a Japan style packaging box and we're gonna have here a 1289 Japan module. So from here, this is a pretty old watch. Unless you're new to G-Shock, you probably have no idea yet. But I'm guessing you can because you could already read from the title. This is the DW-002 G-Shock watch. I already made a lot of videos talking about this series before, about this 002 series, and also a lot of models that come with this concept of, which is called the tough capsule concept, where the module, the engine over there, was capsulated in all of this casing over there. They gave this type of model a protection that it needs from shock, that is G-Shock, shock resistant structure. For this guy, comes this casing. All of the G-Shock on the back over there comes in different G-Shock structure or G-Shock resistant structure. Same with this guy I'm wearing right now, which is fairly big. Okay, look at how big the Mod Master is compared to this guy. Anyway guys, back to this model over here. To be honest, I didn't know much about the background story for this very model because I looked it up online and also from G-Shock Japan website. I couldn't find anything. Even from the G-Shock Perfect Bible as well. You know what, let me just show you guys something that looks to be similar but not the same. Here it is. In the year 1996, Capsule G-Shock released a lot of models, which I already talked about before as well. I already talked about this guy. I can't recall about this guy. But anyway, for today's video, we're going to have a look at this guy over here. This DW-002 DJ-1, which is to be a hip-hop series or team release back in July of 1996. 1289 module and retail price at 15,000 yen only. Fairly high in my opinion, but yeah, in this case, however, if you look it up, this model number on Google or any other website, you're gonna find out this is the same model but with a different stitching on the watch band. The one I got over here, I'm talking about this part over here though, has only G-Shock and that's it. If you look it up for the DJ version, they're gonna have, I can't recall what the right thing is, but it's not this, alright? The colorway, the overall build, everything else are just the same. The only difference is that this stitching part over here, I could literally just unstitch this and just remove this, and I'm gonna have myself a different watch. So they're fairly easy for G-Shock Japan to release watch at the back in the old days, in the 90s. No, they just swap this thing and yeah, just be done with it. Then we got yourself a new series fairly easily though. Unlike today, look at that, we have a lot of complicated watch at the back over there. Although some models just come in this colorway. Simple square model, just different band and bezel, and then we're gonna have also a throwback to 1983 series. But this guy is fairly beautiful and way more complicated to build, unlike this guy. What am I complaining right now? Anyway, if you know about anything at all about this very model I'm holding now, leave that in the comment section down below. It's gonna be very helpful to me and a lot of collectors out there as well. Okay, looking from the sides though, we're gonna have a look at Capsule Tough concept built for the bezel or the casing, which consists of two layers, one at the bottom and one on top. Two different layers, almost similar as the Mudman though. The buttons in this case comes in plastic, also resin, which also it is shaped like so to match with the casing as well. Bulge up at the bottom, a slim down on top, and we have an adapter over here. I'm sorry, this is not the adapter. This supposedly to be the shock absorber to protect the module from the bottom part here. This will be adapter with WR-200 and a protection on top with G-Shock being able to be stamped or molded like so. On this, I believe this will be the casing for the watch, the uppermost bezel. Anything else just emptied out. There are no adjust, no mode swap, forward search of forward and reverse and all those on this bezel. They just leave it blank and black, which makes this guy pretty stealthy in my opinion. And one other thing that I like about this specific one I'm holding now, not just this colorway, is the fact that it is still in a great condition. I can't recall when it's the last time I got a DW-002 coming with a really great condition. Very rare to find a G-Shock that comes with this nice looking like this today, especially when you got this in a used condition, you know. Very lucky to get one of these. Anyway, we're gonna have a G-Shock light button at the front here with G in gray colorway. Let me press it away. It will glows EL electroluminescence in blue, which is very beautiful. If you look at this angle, look at it, it's all blank. Look at the front, pretty blurry. Look at this angle, very clear. That's the thing about the display that there is on it. Can't recall what the specific term for it, but that is fairly normal. Alright, looking at the watch face even further, this guy comes with a mirror-like ring around the faceplate level there. This mirror-like coating or print was actually printed on the glass, actually, not on the faceplate. We have the illuminator and light button over here, and some indicator that's supposed to be what embossed or printed on this bezel, but in this case on the watch glass. The rest are printed on the watch face. Comes in gray colorway. The watch itself comes in positive display, which is great, and 3i on top, which serve only as graphics animations for the seconds counter and all those. They didn't serve any function at all, just purely for graphics animations and just to make sure that your watch is alive, you know. And we have day, date and time at home time, a standard 1289 module. We have an alarm with single of them with day date setting, countdown timer, a stopwatch, and back to home time. Here it is. What's inside here? We have a flash alert on or off. We have a signal, of course, 12-hour, 24-hour time format, and auto repeat, countdown timer, or split reset, stopwatch, and all those fairly basic things. And that's about it on the module. But back in the 90s, I mean, that's just good enough already. Very tactical in my opinion. And again, the design, it comes with this 2-layer cloth style watch band and bezel, which Capsule G-Shock seems like to be re-released back in some series. If you look back from a model that was released last year, we did receive a square model like this. They call this strap. This one, not very popular though, but yeah, they did re-release this, so it's not very rare or uncommon type of watch band at all. Although the locking mechanism for this is believed to be fairly unique. Look at the buckle top here. It comes this Japan sign buckle, of course, 2 of them, resin or plastic material. Let's do it back in there. Okay, and the structure is fairly weird actually. It's very hard to disassemble and reassembling it. But anyway, this is how it looks like. A lock with this velcro over here, just that. Very much simple. But the watch band comes with a black color, of course, with this gray lining over here. I believe this 2-line thing over here is sort of like a trend back in the 90s, and also today. It looks very sporty in my opinion. And down here, the most bottom layer, comes with this white cloth, standard nylon part over here, which feels very sturdy, holding up very well even today, not even rotting or cracking at all over here. I mean, the quality for this is very great. And also this big or thick and baggy type of watch band design fits to the year, fits to the age in my opinion, because back in the 90s or even the early 2000s, people didn't like into fitting clothes or tapered or something that is fit like we wear today. Like back in the 90s, if my mind serves me correct, we all wear something that is baggy, something that is big. I mean, that is sort of like the most preferable thing at that time. So wearing or having a G-Shock that looks this thick, this big and bulky and baggy is pretty normal though. However, if considering for today, for 2018, I don't think this is a good looking at all, unless you are wearing for certain purpose, such as for sports. It's to complement your outfits. If you're wearing baggy clothes, something that's big, this guy or this type of watch band gonna fit you just nice. But for today's standard, not so much. However, it's not a big deal at all, because you could just replace this watch band with a standard NATO strap, Perlon strap, Zulu strap, or whatever that you are into. So you can't complain much at all. You just remove this, pull this thing out, and add a single nylon strap, and you'll be done with it. The watch is still looking the way it is, still great, still looking tough. You'll end up with a more sleek design. And look at that. This is how the watch looks like on my wrist. I have a 15 centimeter circumference, skinny guy, so this watch won't look good. I mean, if you are a fan of vintage G-Shock watch, I don't think you're gonna care much. But I mean, if you're just gonna wear it for daily casual evening walk, I don't think this type of watch band would be perfect, unless you are wearing this for sports, because this type of watch band construction is really great. If you think about toughness and function, this is it. If you think about fashion or something that's sleek, this is not it. But anyway, if you're a fan of G-Shock, again, no problem at all. And that is all. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative, and entertaining as well for your future reference. Leave a like if this video does helping you, and also subscribe to see more contents like this coming up in the future. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and